Woke up, it's a beautiful day. Got a fresh pair of J's and I'm out to get paid. Came from the bottom, gotta find a new way. And I think it's gonna start today. Hey, when life get crazy and shit be going wrong, I take the time out to put words in.
The swag science in the building. We back. We're gonna talk about this highly anticipated light heavyweight matchup between Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher, against John Pascal. This is a real good fight, ladies and gentlemen. Real good matchup. You got Kovalev, who's a real solid, aggressive boxer, puncher, and then you got Pascal, who he's just an athletic brawler. Yeah, like an athletic brawler. Like, he has power, he has speed. He's real rough around the edges. Roy Jones Jr. is trying to smooth those rough edges out. Cause you know Pascal always been like a poor man's Roy Jones. So the best way to sharpen up that style is to go to the Godfather, the genius of it, which is Roy Jones. So I saw a lot of confidence in Pascal's last couple fights. Real aggressive. He's still wild and reckless, but it's more controlled. It's toned down. But I think we're gonna need to see some of that recklessness and that over hyper aggression that he showed in the past. We're gonna need to see that against Kovalev, because if he just allows Kovalev to just walk him down with jabs and right hands and working the body, which is really how you beat Pascal. Kovalev has the real puncher ability to hurt Pascal if he's able to follow that basic game plan. See, Pascal, he needs to really just get his stamina up so he could fight off Kovalev, move around, because he's going to move around in this fight. Because Kovalev, the Crusher, he comes at you, he's a gunner himself. He hurts you, he's going to jump on you, finish you off. And Pascal has to avoid that. Because Kovalev, he's the favorite. Although, they fighting in Pascal's country. Well, Kovalev's the favorite. He's expected to win, but the fans were expecting to see a real good shootout, and that's what I really want to see. I'm not really a fan of either guy, but I like watching them fight. Even though Pascal be kind of rough on the eyes, but he has his moments, and he's the type of guy that just makes interesting fights because he's got a tough chin, he got heart, he'll fight through an injury, he's quick, athletic, runs around, moves. He's like, let me see, the Haitian Asolino Freitas. But Freitas wasn't as rough looking, with his style. But I see that's a good little similarity. Might be off, I don't know. Cats might disagree with me, but I see a lot in his style, moving around, throwing punches. It's just Pascal Wilder with it. I don't know about Pascal, if he'll go the distance or get knocked out. Because right now I'm really calling Kovalev to win this fight, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a late knockout, a middle round knockout, or like a competitive but clear decision victory. The reason being because Kovalev hits hard, he tries to finish you, and Pascal has heart. He could take a good shot. I mean, Dawson damn near took his head off. Hopkins was really giving him that work. Froch was landing bombs. Hell, the Froch fight is the only fight I can remember where Pascal didn't seem to gas out. But for the most part, Pascal, he has like a 5 or 6 round limit. After that, the style, he gets more, less erratic. The technique goes down even further. And he starts taking more breaks. He kind of does that Manny Pacquiao glove cover-up thing. He'll sit on the rope sometime. So hopefully he settles down more in this fight. And I just feel he needs to just go in and out. Do what he's best at. Use the footwork. Pop in and out, throw your combos, move. Dig that right to the body, move. I would really try to go after Kovalev's body and try to see if I could take something off of that power later in the fight. And I feel that Kovalev, he's open for overhand rights, which is a good punch Pascal throws. The reason why I say that is because when you go at Kovalev, you gotta be smart about it, but you gotta maybe feint before you do it and then rush at him, because he could counterpunch a little, he could time you, and we saw that aspect of his game against Hopkins when he dropped Hopkins. Before that, I didn't really ever see him do that. So sometimes the opponent you face makes you improve. You'll see things that, oh shit, I can see this opening now. Bow, hit you with that right hand. And we saw, I think it was named Camperero, the Australian cat, on HBO right before the Hopkins fight. He dropped Kovalev, with a straight left. Because Kovalev, he backs his head up. He backs up straight, has his chin up, head up. He doesn't really move his head. And it's like he's trying to absorb the shot or back away from you, and then reset and hit you again. And you can time that. That's a bad habit he has, and you could definitely see that. But it's different, on the outside looking in, whereas you're inside the ring like Pascal's gonna be, and you're trying to time that. So you gotta see, it could be deceptive. Kovalev has some sort of a deceptive reach about him, where sometimes you feel like you out of his range, and then he could still put them paws on you. And sometimes you try to go at him, and he does a little slight step back. But you have to be committed to come at Kovalev. A guy like Kovalev, you're not gonna beat him without taking some type of punishment. But he is beatable. I don't know if Pascal is gonna be the one to do it, but he definitely has a chance in this fight. I see more like Kovalev is like a 65 to 35%, favorite over Pascal. Pascal definitely has a good chance in this fight, but right now, as it seems, looking at things, I'm really feeling Kovalev by decision. Pascal's gonna have some great moments. I think he might even drop Kovalev, but I think Kovalev over the course of the fight is gonna look better and have the better moments, land the better punches, because a lot of times Pascal smothers his best work. So hopefully he can get his distance right to really get the full impact of those punches he's gonna throw, and we'll just see what happens. I might not be able to get a video prediction for Porter card, as well as the who else fighting? Berto and Lopez. But just hit up hoodallstars.com at the end of this week, and I'll have all the written predictions down along with this video and whatnot. Because we got a lot of boxing coming up this week. A lot of boxing. You got HBO Latino with something, then HBO card Saturday, and then you got the Heyman card on Spike TV. So it's a good week for boxing. Real good week for boxing. So with that said, Swag Science, I'm out. Kovalev by decision. 1.